What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this middle of the day market update on the crypto markets. We'll take a full look at Bitcoin, relevant fundamentals, and some specific altcoins that I think are interesting today. So that's what we'll do. So let's get right into it. There is enough to talk about. I'll try to keep it concise. I'll try to keep it short, simple, but valuable. So let's get right into it. Now, if we look at Bitcoin, the situation is still very similar as it was this morning. Now, we did get a pretty good reaction from 62,000, which is one of the strongest and most important support levels right now. Look, the support has been good, but it hasn't been great yet, because a great support level also provides some sort of a bullish reclaim. And we haven't seen that, all right? And the main level that we need to break above right now, in my opinion at least, is this level right here, around 62,800. You can see, at least on the lower time frames, like we're doing low time frame analysis, right? I mean, on the higher time frames, I can also do some sort of an update on that. But for now, I think the lower time frame is more important. And then afterwards, we can zoom out and kind of say, all right, well, then this is most likely. But that's the level we need to break above. The US session is opening in 20 minutes, probably has already opened if you're watching this video. And that's going to be crucial, because we need to get some sort of a reclaim relatively soon above 62,000 to consolidate up here again. Quite a lot of shorts open, so then we can actually move up to the high 63,000s as well. But to stay up here, because up here it's bullish. Down here it could go both ways, and that is what I'm mostly afraid of right now. We got a lot of short positions being opened earlier this morning, and they haven't been punished yet. And then what you can see as well, this is Eigen is quite interesting as well. But what you can see is that the stock markets, at least if you look at the S&P 500 right here, is actually trading higher. The Russell 2000 found decent support. Dollar strength index is also not necessarily very bullish. And gold is also not necessarily very bullish either. So that whole picture should provide some bullish momentum for Bitcoin. Especially, well, the dollar strength index, it would be better if this was bearish. But the fact that the Nasdaq, the S&P 500 and the Russell 2000 are trading higher, and Bitcoin is trading lower than yesterday, is a bad sign. All right, because that means that there's a specific weakness for Bitcoin, which might be deserved, because we got specific bullish momentum for Bitcoin yesterday. But that's not great. So what we need to see is that when the US opens, we need to see either some sort of a Coinbase premium, but in general a reclaim above 62,800. Otherwise, if we don't get that, we'll drop down to 62,000, 61,800, 61,700 again. And honestly, we could still hold this and then later reclaim. But I'm very afraid that if we drop down to that level now, that's an indication of massive weakness. And that then it's not going to be great, because if we drop down below 62,000, if we settle below 62,000, unfortunately, I think we're going back down to 60 and potentially even lower. So that's absolutely key when looking at Bitcoin and the market right now. The market is still very correlated, so this matters for most coins. The Bitcoin dominance is also still bullish, so that's another reason why it matters for most altcoins. So that's what we're keeping an eye on for now. And I have good hope that we'll be able to find that reclaim. As we are bearish into the US session, very often you see that turns around. So I have good hope. But if we don't get that reclaim, I will not turn bullish on the markets again. So that's my views on Bitcoin and relevant fundamentals. If we're looking at the market, I mean, there's some altcoins that are doing relatively well. The usual suspects, such as Sui, Sei, Aptos, and Phantom, are holding on relatively well. Eigenlayer also was/is relatively bullish. So some altcoins are definitely still holding up relatively well. But there's no real altcoin that's rallying except for some scam coins. So coins like that, Sei, Celestia, Aptos, Sui, Phantom, I think they can rally a lot, but only if Bitcoin can actually find decent support and some sort of a reclaim. All right, and then outside of that, maybe there's some other. Yeah, I mean, Turbo as a meme coin looks quite interesting. This is very bullish still, as you can see. But then outside of that, let's see, Dogs got a bit of a pump, but I don't think that's interesting. Tau, of course, Saga could be interesting as well. But all of these altcoins, unfortunately, under the current circumstances, where everything is very correlated, it just depends on Bitcoin. So that's the main coin you need to watch. 62,800 is the main level you need to watch as well. If we cannot break above that today, I expect the markets to turn much more bearish than we are right now. All right, and that's what I think you need to know for now. Relatively short video, hopefully still valuable for you. If you have any questions, let me know. Better yet, join the free Telegram or Discord. There you can tag me and I'll be able to respond much better, because the comment sections here on YouTube are very often filled with bots and scammers, etc. So make sure to do that if you do have any questions. For now, let's hope for the reclaim. Have a great day and bye.